Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy with My Altered Views, and today is an exciting day. We are going to start working with Debbie's beautiful embellishments from Notions of Beauty. Now, let me give you a little information first. Tonight, she will be having her sale, and everyone is welcome. The only thing you need to do is when you go to Notions of Beauty, she will have some questions that you need to answer, and you answer those and you will automatically be accepted into the group. But you have to answer those questions before you're accepted, okay? She was telling me the other day that she had a lot of people that had asked to join, but they didn't fill out the questions. So, what I'm going to be working on today is a very simple journal from My Porch Prints. It's a no-stitch journal. It's a Victorian rose, and it measures 4 by 6. And you can pop over to My Porch Prints and download this, and you can work on it with us. Now, usually how I do this, and we'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see how we're going to do this. But my plan is I will use the embellishments today and then embellish the front, and then we'll flip in and put our ephemera in. And with these type of journals, you can't make them real bulky because they don't have a lot of room to expand. So we'll work on that, okay? So let's get started. I had talked to Debbie earlier this morning, and I have another box out in my mailbox delivery. So as soon as I get through with this video, I'm going to go get it. I'm real excited. Okay, now this beautiful piece of lace is in Debbie's shop. And I want to tell you, if you're new to, excuse me, if you're new to Debbie's shop, you will soon find out that her prices cannot be beat and her quality is superb. Excuse me. And you know, with Joann's going away and Hobby Lobby, I don't know about in your area, but my Hobby Lobby, there's about 4 of them within distance of where I live. They've all just about removed all their trims. I don't know, they're going with kitchen stuff. I don't know. So people like Debbie are our lifesaver, okay? So the first thing I think I want to do is I'm going to fix the back of this book. And all you do is when you're doing one of these little no-sew kits, you just, we're going to put glue. Let me make sure I'm in frame. That's my goal, is to stay in frame. I seem to have a problem with that. I get to going and I pull my work toward me. And the other problem is I'm left-handed and things seem to go in the wrong direction. So that is my main goal also. I want to make sure that I'm in frame and everybody can see what I'm doing. Seems like my glue is a little bit, oh, Jackson's laying down here beside me and he told me to tell everyone hello. Oh man, he's a sweet pea. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run a bead of glue when this decided to kick in. I think what I'll do is after I get this video made and uploaded, I'll go to the mailbox and we'll open my box together, because I'm sure she still has a lot of the stuff. Beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lace. First of all, I'm going to find the right side, and that's it. And I'm going to just lay the lace. I've got it cut a little bit wide. There. Okay, I'm just gonna pat that down. This makes beautiful embellishments for your spine. Okay, now let's lay this down, and I'm going to just, let me move this. I'm just going to kind of come along and run another line of glue across here, and I'm going to put that down. Isn't that beautiful? See how that just that little piece of lace. Then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do it on the other side. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm sure you're hot if you're in the States. I don't know what the temperatures are in Brit and things like that, but it is just brutally hot here. It's like 111 degrees. It's just not a good thing. Okay, now I'm gonna take, and let me tell you something, ladies. You know, I hear a lot of people complaining about scissors and this and that. I broke down, and not really broke down, they weren't that expensive. I actually got them on sale. They actually sell for $24.99. I got mine for $18, I think. But these are the Tim Holtz Atomic scissors. They are a soft plastic in your hand. They just are wonderful. This blade is wonderful. It grabs your fabric. It grabs your paper. It's just it's definitely my favorite pair of scissors. Okay, now we're going to lay that to the side, and you know, filling my ink up, I mean my glue up. I don't know why it's wanting to be cantankerous, but it is. Okay, I'm going to lay that right there. All right, we're well on our way. Isn't that beautiful? Now I tell you, I think I imagine that everyone pretty much has some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide ink. I do like to use it where I see there's some white. All paper has a core, and the core is white. There's just nothing you can do about it. So the distress inks work just really well to cover up that that core line, and it also helps if you don't have something exactly straight. You can use your ink, and it just helps you. And I'm not a real big inker. I don't ink everything I touch like some people, but I do kind of check and make sure that I don't have a lot of white showing. Okay, now we're through with that. Now let's see what we want to do. I hope you are enjoying this with me. I am, and it's just such a laid back, relaxed, fun time till I hope that you are enjoying it also. Okay, now, the next thing I have kind of put together is she sent me some beautiful, beautiful little charms and beads and that kind of thing. And I made a little dangle. This is a little tulip, and it has a little pearl dangling, and it has a tiny little green leaf. And then I used a piece of I can't say what it is. I cut a little piece of this off, and I ran a bulb pin through it, and then she has these beautiful little flowers. They've got in the around the outside it's little crystals, and then the inside is all kind of different colors. I have pink and green and yellow and blue. But what I'm going to do is I had punched a hole right here with my crocodile, and I'm going to take that bulb pin and slide it through, and then kind of work it down there. Isn't that beautiful? It's just a sweet little dangle. I just love it. Okay, and every Wednesday night she has different things, but if you see something that you like, you can always message her, and if she has it, she'll list it for you. And sometimes she's able to reorder and get some more. So that's always a fun thing. And you're not going to find, I'm not just saying this because I'm creating with her, but you are not going to find a sweeter person than Debbie. She just is full of grace and love, and she is a very special person. Okay, next let's put this little sign that says journal on here. And again, I'm just putting just a little bit of glue. And my glue of choice is Fabri-Tac. I know everybody has their glue of choice, but I seem to do better with Fabri-Tac. You can, it doesn't dry on contact. You have time to move it around and get it adjusted like I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, now let's see what we might want to do. Let's work down here a little bit. I've got this applique, and I trimmed it down a little bit. She has a lot of appliques that she puts for sale, and they're beautiful, and the price is wonderful. So what I did was this had two more little loops up here, and I trimmed them off, and that's what I used for my little dangle background up there. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put that right there. Oh, and look at this, isn't this sweet? These are in her shop. The little beautiful little bow with the gold edges and the roses. So I gotta see if I want to do anything else. See if I want to put something under that. I may. I kind of fiddle a lot. I have to decide what I want to do. So I'm kind of I like that. I also have Where did it go? Let me see here. Well, I don't know where it flew off to. But I've got to decide if I want to do that or not. And I'm thinking maybe I might want to raise this up. Slide that under there like that. And I believe I do. I love to layer. So let's put some glue across here. That's what Debbie's embellishments allow you to do. You can layer until your heart's content. And sometimes it's hard to tell what side is up. Okay, there. That's pretty, I like that. Then I'm gonna come back and just add, really, embellishing to me is like, what do you want to say? Layering, maybe. You just kind of keep adding things on top of each other, and builds its own personality. And I did go ahead and put some glitter dust on here, glitter glue on the roses. It takes a while to dry, so I did go ahead and do that last night while I was prepping for this. And I'd like to say something else. Anytime you watch somebody's video, just keep in mind that they have worked really hard to put it together, gather the supplies, figure out how they want to get it together. It's not just grabbing a bunch of stuff in a pile and coming on YouTube. You've got to plan, you've got to figure out what you want to do, and it's a process, and everybody needs to be recognized for their hard work that they do. Now, little snips like this, I have a little jar and I plop them in there, and you would be surprised how much they help out. I just love this little dangle. Okay, now let's come back and let's put that about right there. And you girls and guys can help me out. I'd kind of like to know what length you like your videos. You know, do you want to see the whole process? Do you want to me to have it pretty much just ready to go and show you how I add? Now when we get through with the front, I will kind of go over what I kind of do normally when I'm doing a project like this. Oh, I tell you, I went outside this morning to water my flower garden, and I thought I was going to pass out. I mean, it's just, it's not good. It is just too hot. Okay, next, I just love these. I need to see if she's got some more of these. And a lot of times, you know, you can ask her or send, what you can do is you can take a screenshot of something I'm using and send it to her and ask her if she can get some more, that you would love to buy them. And if she can, she will. Okay. That is just wonderful. I really and truly like that. I've got to dig around and find me some more sponges. My sponges are falling apart. Okay. Now that's coming along quite nicely. I still had some stuff. Look at this. I haven't used it. I don't know if I will in this video or not, but this is the quality of things that you can get from her. Just wonderful. Okay, let's open this up. And what did I do? Here it is. Now this, and I will tell you that I have a stash. I don't mind telling you, I'm 75 years old, and I have been doing this for many, many, many moons. When I was younger, I had my work in galleries. I had storefronts. I took my work to be displayed in resort towns, but now I just do this because I'm old. I just don't feel like doing all that. But I still do have a large stash. So Debbie, I think tonight is going to have some gathered lace. It's going to have a little gold line on it. That would have been beautiful on here. But I want to go ahead and get this up. So I am going to use some of my stash. And next week I should have that beautiful gathered lace with the gold edging. You know, I used to buy my gathered lace at Hobby Lobby. And I went in maybe like time before last, and it was like, oh my gosh, what's happened? They've gotten rid of almost all their trims. So, I don't know. It's just, sometimes it's disheartening, you know. You can't, okay, I'm going to turn this like this so I can run this up the side. And all this does is just, to me, it just gives it a complete look. It just finishes off the pages so lovely. And it's easy to do. And I've just always been a pretty lace girl. Okay, now let's cut that off. And let's see. See how it just kind of silhouettes your page, and see how I've kind of incorporated the white with the cream, so that works really nice also. Now I'm not going to put this on every page. I think I'll skip like maybe, let's put a line. Let me get my helping hand here. If you're interested in these, they come 2 to a package, and they're actually from Prima. So okay, let's turn that. And let's lay that right there. Sometimes I like the narrow lace to go on little projects like this. Now, if I'm making a big journal, I like the larger lace that I can cascade. Okay, let's see how this is looking. You don't want to get it too thick with lace, but you want to you want to kind of stagger it out where it balances out, okay? Okay, turn this around and let's put this right there. We'll snip that off. Let me see if I need to straighten it up a little bit. Okay, now I want to put a line on the back. So I think we've used 4. Yeah, we've done 4. And you just kind of even them out. Put a little bit of glue right there. Let's straighten this one out. Now, isn't that pretty? It just finishes it off so nicely. Okay, now what I think we're going to do is, let's kind of think about putting some of the ephemera in here. I have a lot. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to add and kind of get it like we want it. And then off camera, I'm going to add a little bit of lace and this and that. And when I come on with the next video for Debbie, we will do a flip through and you can see what I've done. I've kind of found it true that through the process of doing videos, if you do a part 1 and a part 2, people don't really come back for the part 2. So that's what I do, and I have found that it works real well. You get to see the prompts of how to make it, and then we're going to add the ephemera, and then while I'm off camera, I will add a few little bits and bobs, and I will show you. And I always encourage my people to take screenshots so you can see what's going on. Okay, so let's just kind of scatter this out. And we'll kind of see what we want to do. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. I love that. Okay, now, it really doesn't matter. Just, you know, you just kind of want to start pulling and putting pretty things in. I love this. I think that is beautiful. Although I think I'll use it as a... Okay, and some of these you will have to trim down because, you know, once you put your glue on, it kind of, even as hard as you try to get it on thin, it still, you know, makes your pocket a little smaller. Well, I'm really going to have to cut this puppy off. And I didn't do anything. I'm just doing this, you know, as we go along. Let's see here. Now, probably like on this one, I'll probably come back and put some glitter glue on it just to kind of give it some sparkle. But here again, if I do that, you know, you've got to wait for it to dry. So it's always a good thing to do it in steps. It works really well. Okay, here I've got some beautiful roses, and I think we'll take and tuck one of those in there. This is really an ephemera based folio little book, so there's really going to be a lot of fun things in here. Okay, let's see, let's flip on over, and this is just tucked in. I thought that was so pretty. And let's see, I got this little clock here, so let me try to find something small to go in there. I don't like that. Let's see here. This is the fun part, trying to figure out where you want to put all this loveliness. Oops, I think I hit the camera. Okay, I think what we're going to do right here, and I'm a big fan of clip-in. I like to, I don't like the way that looks. It's crooked. Let me straighten that up. I didn't notice that. Okay. There. Let me, can't see what I'm doing real well. Okay, there we go. We'll have to come back and trim that some more, but that's okay. Okay, now let's grab a clip and let's just clip that in right there, like so. And then that lends us to be able to pop in a couple of more things. I might save that for a little later. And that's so pretty, I don't want to cover that up, so let's do that. Although, why don't we turn it upside down so the roses show. Okay, I love this. Isn't she gorgeous? I went ahead and stickled her. She is so pretty. And I'm going to tuck her right here with a clip. Now one thing I'll do is I'll come back, I'll tie ribbons on these clips. Okay, so we have another clip right here that's already made for us. So let's slide this hot air balloon right there. Let me see, I think, yeah, wait a minute, I had made that a pocket. Let's, let's do that. Okay, and this one, I love this one. I fussy cut out a piece of the paper, and we can add all kind of pretty things in here. Do that. And let's see what else we have. Oh, I love this. Let's tuck that in right there. And now, where did my ladies go? I had some. I don't know where they went. And let's tuck that right there. We've got that there. Let's see here. I'll have to find where my ladies are and get them and tuck them in. I've got some pretty ladies that go with this. I must have left them in the other room where I was printing. Okay, let's see. I'm framed. No, I keep pulling it toward me. I love this. Let's tuck that right there. And why don't we put this right here? See, it's just all about layering up and having fun. Okay. Let's tuck that clock in right there. Let's tuck that in right there. Oh, I like this. Let's put this somewhere. Let's put that right here. Like I say, this kit has an awful lot of fun things in it. Let's put that there. Now, I thought I had a little, where did it go? Here it is. This says Dream. Let's put that on there. And what else do we want to do? What's this? Sometimes you just get overwhelmed and you don't know what you want to do. Okay. I want to slide something in here. He's going to be cute when I get through with him. Okay. Tuck that right there. Let's do a little inking on this so it'll pop. Now, I want to remind everyone that all of my creations are in my Etsy shop, and there will be a link below. Just click on where it says more, and you can follow my designs. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, I love this. Let's find a special place for this. Oh, we'll tuck that right there. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is. Okay, now let's see. I think that I'm going to call it a video. And like I say, there will be a few more things that I will be tucking in. And you can, there's just so many beautiful pieces of ephemera in this. I just love it. Oh, I want to put this little stamp somewhere. Let's put this little stamp up here. Okay. There we go. You know, you can just keep on and on and on. And you know, you can also use ephemera from other kits. You don't have to keep the same thing going. In fact, these aqua elements are from another kit. I can't tell you where because I've had it forever. But yeah, you can just keep on adding. Okay, I think that we are gonna call this a video. Let me get all cleaned up here so everybody can see. Okay, and I'll do a real quick flip through again. Okay, now the final touches won't be a whole lot. It's just going to be some lace. And it's not too bulky, but just kind of stands out and makes your ephemera stand out a little bit more. But let me bring this up and kind of show it to you. Can you see the glitter on? Yeah, there you go. See the glitter on the roses? And then this. And then the spine. Okay, I want to thank everyone so much. And don't forget, tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to have fun. We're going to shop. So tell Debbie I sent you. And don't forget to fill out her little questions so you can join the group. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.